Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. FPL Consult here, and today we'll be doing our Game Week 27 team selection video. So lots to talk about in this one. I'll be sharing my lineup for Game Week 27. I'll also be sharing my updated chip strategy for the rest of the season, and also we'll be doing a bit of tinkering at the end of the video to see how I'm going to navigate Game Week 28 and 29. Because those two game weeks are now double game weeks, as we know, so it's important to see how we're gonna get as many double game week players as we can in those two game weeks. So yeah, do keep a lookout for that towards the end of the video. And if of course you do like this video, help me out and give it a like. Subscribe if you are new to this channel. We are so close to hitting 500 subscribers, so it will mean so much to me if you guys can help me out and click that subscribe button. But for now, let's get on with this video. And talking about Game Week 26 first, as you can see on the screen right now, Game Week 26 isn't over. I still have a couple of players still left to play. So as of now, my score and my rank isn't confirmed. It isn't locked in yet. But I am pretty happy with my performance this week, I have to say. I have a couple of players who did pretty well this week. I have Son, I have Smith Rowe, I also have Jimenez, who all managed to return. I do have some disappointments as well, like Luka Dean and also Corney, but Corney does have another game, so let's see about that. And I do have King as well, who was quite disappointing in the game. He only scored 2 points, but let's see what he can do against the Crystal Palace. So for now, the triple captain decision on Salah seems to be working. Let's see how he plays against Leeds. Hopefully he can get a couple more returns and make full use of the triple captain that is placed on him right now. But yeah, this is how I did for Game Week 26 so far. It's not over. Let's hope I can improve my rank over the coming games. But for now, let's take a look at my Game Week 27 lineup, the transfers that I'm making, and how I am going to navigate the coming game weeks. So let's get straight into that. Alright guys, so this is how I'm lining up for Game Week 27, and as you guys can see, what I've basically done is from my lineup in Game Week 26, I've basically benched all the players who don't have games. So I've benched Salah, Smith Rowe and Trent, and also I've of course benched Foster, who plays Manchester United, and started Lloris instead. So basically, if you've been following my team for a while now, or maybe just the last video, you would know that I was setting this team up such that I don't have to free hit in Game Week 27. So as you guys can tell, these players are pretty much the players that I had last week, and the only difference was that I took out Soufal and I brought in Nelson Semedo. Now, the reason why I had to take Soufal out, initially I was intending to roll the transfer this week so that I have some space to make maybe two or three transfers in Game Week 28. But Soufal is now injured, so I have to make a transfer so that I do have 11 starting players, and I will be taking Soufal out and bringing in Nelson Semedo, and it's because I think Nelson Semedo is a player that I want for the long term. I think Wolves have a pretty decent run coming up, easy fixtures, and also their defense is, I would say, at this point in time, right up there with Liverpool and Manchester City. They've conceded really little goals, and they've just been so solid at the back. So Semedo with clean sheets and also attacking threat, I think, is someone that I want for the long term. So I'm taking the chance to bring him in now, and I'll be keeping him for the long run. So this is how I'm lining up for Game Week 27, and of course this is not a team that you would set out with if you were using the free hit chip. But you know, for my team, since I'm not free hitting, I'm pretty happy that I have 11 players who are starting. And also I do have some pretty good fixtures there. I have 3 Spurs players who play Leeds. I'm going to captain Son for that, of course. And then I have Cancelo, who plays Everton. That's a pretty easy fixture there for him as well. I have Corney, who doubles. I don't have Weghorst, but I think if I have Corney, I do have some Burnley coverage. He may not be as attractive as Weghorst right now, but I don't want to bring him in at this point in time, because if I bring Weghorst in, it will probably just be a 1 week punt. But I'd rather use that transfer to bring Soufal out of my team, bring in Semedo so that I can keep Semedo in for the long term. So on the whole, I would say that this is a team that I'm not expecting too much from, considering I'm not using the free hit chip. So it's more of managing this game week, trying to get as small a red arrow as possible so that I can attack game week 28 and 29. So this leads us nicely into a bit of tinkering later on in the video. But for now, let's take a look at my updated chip strategy just before we go into the tinkering. So on the screen right now is my updated chip strategy for the rest of the season, and as you guys can see, I've already used my triple captain in Game Week 26 for Salah, who plays Norwich and Leeds. Hopefully he can get some returns against Leeds to fully maximize that. But in Game Week 27, where Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool blank, I've just shown you guys how I'm navigating that. And then in Game Week 28 and 29 later on, after this segment, we'll be doing a bit of tinkering to show you guys how I'm going to navigate that without using any chips. And then in Game Week 30, where it is a big blank due to the FA Cup, I will be using my first free hit. And then I'll be navigating Game Week 31 and 32 until I hit Game Week 33, where it is a possible blank and double. It is the blank and double is more likely than the other question marks that we have. So I intend to use my second free hit then for now. And then I will be bench boosting in Game Week 36, and because of that, I will be wildcarding in Game Week 35 to prepare the team for the bench boost in Game Week 36. So for now, this is how it is. And yeah, I do think that this is a strategy that I can use with the current team that I have. Of course, for you guys, each team is different. A lot of content creators have been saying each team is different and your strategy is different. I'm sure you guys are bored by it by now, but it is so true that you have to develop your own strategy for your own team to maximize the points that you can get for the rest of the season. And the transfers that we will be making now would affect whether we can apply the strategies that we want. So it's important for us to think ahead a little bit. Maybe not too far, just have a rough plan, and then we can plan our transfers to lead our team towards the strategy that we want. Alright guys, so this is the part of the video where I tinker with my team and show you guys how I will be navigating the future game weeks, so double game week 28 and 29 with the team that I've set up now in game week 27. So on the screen right now is my team as I will be lining up in game week 27, and then when I click next, I'm into game week 28, and as you guys can see right off the bat, I do have a couple of double game week players already. I have Luka Dean, I have Somedo, I have Jimenez, King, and Foster, who all double. But what the changes I'm planning to make in game week 28 is to take Antonio out and bring in Broya, who doubles in game week 28 as well. And I am considering taking a hit this game week as well to take Cornet out for Rafinha. So this would give me quite a couple of double game week players. So I have Luka Dean now, Semedo, Rafinha, Broya, King, Jimenez, and Foster. And if I set up my team just very quickly according to how I'm likely to line up, I'm likely to bench Bowen because he plays Liverpool. I'm also likely, of course, to start Salah. So I may have to bench Cancelo. That may be a crazy decision, but we'll see when it comes, because as you guys can see now, I have quite a strong team, so benching headaches would come in then. And of course I would want to play Trent, so I probably would have to rest one of the other players, probably if I'm just thinking off the bat. Maybe King, that might be a bit crazy, but yeah, for now this is how it is. So as you guys can see already, game week 28 seems like it's going to be fine. I already have a couple of headaches here and there, so that's a good thing. And then when I move on to game week 29, as you guys can see as well, it's a pretty okay team. I have a couple of doublers as well. Rafinha plays Norwich, Jimenez plays Everton, Broya plays Watford. Very easy fixtures here. And when we look on the bench as well, very easy fixtures there as well. So overall, I even think that in game week 29, I can roll the transfer. But something that I will have to consider is that if I go back to game week 28, there is a possibility that Chelsea may double, and they may play either they may play either Norwich or Arsenal. That's what they're saying right now. So if this is the case, and if Chelsea double, I probably will have to take Davies out and bring in a Chelsea defender. So as you guys can see, I will have 7 million in the bank, and that allows me to bring in almost any Chelsea defender I want. So yeah, that is something that I'm thinking about as well. But yeah, so for now, I would say that the plan for game week 28 and 29 is just to take a hit in game week 28, bring in Rafinha and Broya, and yeah, I would be fine for game week 29, as you guys can see here. Yeah, good fixtures all around, doubles, etc. So yeah, I think Game Week 28 and 29 I don't have to use any chips, and this is probably how I will be navigating Game Week 28 and 29. So hopefully this video was useful for you guys. Yeah, if you enjoyed this one, help me out, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are so close to 500 subscribers. I really would be so happy if you guys could just help me out and click that subscribe button. But yeah, thanks for watching if you've watched until here, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.